Hey everyone, it's Carrie with a pinch of salt, and I am showing you the March subscription box for our Creativity Club. I hope you enjoy making this Easter spring kit. You have a trifold set with two bunnies, a girl bunny, boy bunny, and then a flower that goes into the middle. You have 4 paint colors to choose from. Feel free to add your own paint colors. You can use your own acrylic paints, latex, whatever you have laying around the house will work just fine. I started off painting my bunnies and the frames in the brown color that you guys have in your box using the sponges, using very light amount of paint. There's barely any paint on my sponge. I dip it in the paint, I wipe it off on the side. Sometimes I'll even use like a paper towel to like dab it off just so there's almost no paint. That way you can glue it pretty fast and put your kit together in no time, and it doesn't take a long time for it to dry. Feel free to change up the colors. I painted the boy bunny in the green outfit and painted the girl in the coral with some green on her edging of her dress. I use blue painter's tape to hold pieces down while I paint. It works really easy when you have like tiny pieces to hold down. When you're painting something like this with scored lines, you want to make sure that you don't get a lot of paint into those grooves. You could use like a needle, or if you have like an X-Acto knife, razor knife, to like clean those lines out. But I start in the thicker piece of the board and then go around the edges. And then I did a little dry brushing of the brown paint onto the panels just because I like that look. It's totally a personal preference. You do have super glue included into your box. Be careful because it does dry fast and you could glue your fingers together. So just be very careful when you're using it. I try to put the glue on the bigger part of the board and not try to hold those little pieces in. But sometimes you just can't do that. Like if you see these little bows I have here, I did have to put the glue on the bow. But sometimes it's easier just to like put it on the bunny and then lay the bow down on top of it so that you're not trying to hold a little piece while putting the super glue in. I did dry brush a little of the white paint onto the girl and the boy bunny's outfits and then on the stem of the flower, just again, personal preference. You have these little openings on the side, and those are where the eyelets will fit into. So I just pushed glue down in those holes and then took those little eyelets and shoved them down in there. And that's what those little pieces on the other side of the panels are going to fit into. So make sure it's totally dry before you put it all together, or else the eyelets will just fall out. So I waited till the eyelets were totally dry, and then I attached my panels together so that I could display it. Hope you enjoyed this project, and I can't wait to see yours when it's finished.